Like the font size, everything about it is perfect. There needs to be consistency on certmark. Here you say find a certmark like that. Now it might be my fault. I think it needs to be like that, certmark. Yeah, so you'll see that big M there needs to be a small m. Mark that needs to be capitalized. Yeah, and e cards again. E cards like that is correct. Small e and then cards or card. That's fine. So just make sure that's fine because that's going to be a trademark for them. They're registering a trademark for that. Okay, this is wrong. This doesn't look right. Again, there's too much space there. There's too many lines there. I don't think this line should be here. This line below 9001. This line needs to be removed. Now you can't see my cursor, Ludwig, but he will be able to on the recording. So I did say. There we go. Okay. Okay. No, you see, your spacing is right between the results and then the lines. This looks right. Okay, so then we click on this. So why is it not working now? It was working earlier. Publish a new cert mark. Let's just see. Again, the spacing between schemes and add scheme to the cert mark. Schemes related to the cert mark. So this actually quite right. This should be this. This should not be there because it's not necessary. Add this scheme to the cert mark. You type in, what can we type in? Also on this page, this is way too much on the side. This needs to come in. The space here needs to be much smaller. There's no need for it to be so far apart. You can simply like bring this in a little bit closer. Yeah. Okay. No, I search. Then that one comes up. Why is this coming? Whoops. What the fuck has happened there now? No, there needs to be an example. That's fine. All what you have to do, and again, please use the font, the Verdana font, please. I think what you just need to do. So, okay, let's just go back. Let's just refresh. All you have to do is above here, new, is above here. Put in an example that you replace once that's in there, so they know what the page looks like. Just in light gray, you know what I mean? So just put an example in there, and then your schemes will be added here. Then you go and type in, and the save button should really be gray, or should not even be there, not before you search, to be honest. Oh, yeah, this is going to be, it needs to, okay, there we go, just 9. Okay, so tick that one. That's fine. It would be nice if there was some kind of thing that just moves it, slides it down, so it doesn't just pop up on the eye, and like that, and then it pops up, and then this page moves up. So you see like that, and you keep adding. And then this cert mark is for, yeah. And another thing is the tick mark. If I tick that, it needs to stay ticked. Again, it would be nice if everything moves up. And this just looks ugly. This just looks ugly. This just looks ugly. The save and the add new logo it's not a new logo. It's add cert mark. The logo is the cert mark, and also the line. It's not aligned. Look, it's not aligned. Oh yes, that's nice. That looks nice. There's a reason for the cross. That looks nice. Yes. Okay, let me just go back to that again. But actually, I think the fact that you actually have the path is not a problem, Ludo. All what we need to do is this looks nice. For some reason, this looks different. I don't know why. Add zoom. So what this looks like should really look like this. So when I click on Add New, then what you could do is like what you got your Add New, then this Add New button can be replaced with this. Yes, so there's just a styling issue, and this could be aligned to the right, and then you can go and put the plus sign in there, and then you go and browse, and then from there, I think it looks great, the way it came together from there. So we go there, we're just going to find our little thingy again. Upload. Yes, and I think in your what we've done is I think there's 3 that should be allowed, not just 2, isn't it? Um, yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is that let's just see. There's only 2. Hang on 1 sec, man. Give me a moment. I said we should have 3, a row of 3. But yes, yes. Okay. In the event that that's going to be a problem to do the 3, you have to close the space between the 2 and bring the block on the left. Bring this block over to the left to close the space. Spacing is important, and don't forget about this. This can't just hang on the side here. Bring this back in to about there where you see my cursor, Partha. Yeah. Okay. Other than that, I love this. I can't say anything wrong. The fact that you say who uploaded it, the date's been uploaded. I see it's a US style. I think you may want to change that to a European style because the head office of DNV is in Norway, so therefore they would comply with that. In always English, French, fine, okay, that's great. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Isn't it? You added them, but there's nothing, and even if it doesn't do, all what it is just about confirmation that the job is done. People would expect that. Okay, so that's that. So I need that. I looked at the on the localized customer templates. What you're doing is you actually you went 1 step too far. We want the countries to pay us to set cert marks up per country, right? That's our commercials here. If I go and translate, okay, your translation doesn't work anyway, but I appreciate Rajiv says there's problems on the Windows Server, Azure Server today with accessing external APIs. But so if you go and translate, fine. So then what we do, I see what you're saying. All what we simply have to do then is we have to allow someone to have a link to this where they can actually review this and edit this. So all we have to do is we have the XML file. So we show them that we need to go and take the XML and we need to go and set up a new cert mark for a new unit. And that is the manual process. Now, what you actually are doing already, I think, is you're already translating all the values. Yeah. So what we need to do is there needs to be a manual link which they cannot access from within DNV, which we need to send them to this page for the new unit to review this. You with me? So when they log in, so there is a little process. When they log in for the first time, until we push a button or something in the back end, they cannot see their cert mark in their local view, not before this has been reviewed by them. So it's a manual process, but for the purpose, because the commercials are based on cert mark per country. Yeah? So it sounds stupid, but it's a commercial thing rather than a technological thing. So we just have to break that up, and people cannot see the cert mark translated not before this has been approved. And when we send an email with the XML, we need to go in and send them with link to this page, which they log in, they see this page. And until we activate it in the back end, they can't see their cert mark portal. So however you choose to do it, but it just needs to be a little bit manual. Yeah? Okay, brilliant. Okay, sorry, I just need to hang on. I think that's brilliant. I think that's good. I would just, if it's possible, just reduce the space between the heading and the wording there. But let's just see what it looks like before you confirm that. And also, please, all text boxes must be Badana or Arial, please. All of them. Okay. I just want to see what's going to happen if I write too much details. What's going to happen? Let's see what's going to happen. Local unit introduction. Oopsie. Just want to see what happens. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So it basically moves down as you continue. Local unit address. Brilliant. And then my email address. And then my phone number. Oops. Brilliant. Even Skype picks it up. Okay, love that. Any others? I think the spacing is fine. I don't ignore my previous statement on the spacing. I think this is brilliant. Did I? Just the one thing is, don't forget, there is no shadow in the real thing. Okay, love that to bits. So I save my changes. Because the E card, which is linked to a specific. So then, shouldn't we go straight from here to the page where you show the actual cert mark? Should you not, if you save it? I think, actually, you know what you do? If you save it, you know what you do? After saving it, you just say, can you not just remove this? Just remove that. Yeah? And then a guy can go and he can go and search for another one if he wants to. That's all he has to do. And then he can go to the French one. If he clicks on the French one, and if he wants to edit it again, just put an edit button there. So it appears again. What do you think, Zero? Yeah, so just remove it. So save changes is saved. This removes, and you just put an edit button there, where it starts with ISO. There. Just put an edit button there if you would like to edit it. And then you're on English, or you can go to French.